footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Memory Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Bring you a Week 5 NFL matchup between the San Diego Chargers and the Oakland Raiders. Now, the Chargers come to this game with one of the more explosive offenses in the NFL, and what you want to do against the Raiders is spread these guys out offensively. 1 through 4, we always talk about it. Your number 1 receiver all the way to your number 4 wide receiver are talented. You have Buster Davis, Malcolm Floyd. You also have Leilou Nene. You also have Gates you spread out wide. So something you want to do is spread these guys out and attack the Raiders secondary. Because yes, Nnamdi Asomugha is going to be drawn against Malcolm Floyd, but you also have those other targets that you'll be able to effectively exploit in the secondary. And that's one thing you have to do against the Raiders: spread these guys out, take advantage of the third and fourth corner. Also, use the Raiders' aggressiveness against them in the running department. They want to fly up the field. They want to get aggressive and put pain on the quarterback. But the Raiders are giving up a lot of big plays in the running department because they're overly aggressive. So you know what's going to work this week. A lot of draws, misdirections, counters, screens are going to effectively take the Raiders' defensive aggressiveness away from them in the run department. Now, defensively, what you have to do is stay ahead of the chains. If you win on first down defensively, you put that Raiders offense in backed up situations, because the Raiders want to run the football, but they're going to be shorthanded this week with McFadden may miss the game. So you want to stay ahead of the chains. The Raiders getting second and long, third and long situations, that's pretty much a win for you defensively. Also, you want to roll coverage to Louis Murphy, and you also want to double down on Zach Miller and force Haywood-Bey to make plays to beat you. That's the matchup. Murphy can make plays, the tight end Zach Miller can make plays, but you want to force Haywood-Bey to prove his worth and beat you down the field. Force him to switch your coverage, otherwise let him run free and take your chances one-on-one opportunities. Now, if you're Oakland, you want to run heavy, shrink the game, because they have one of the more talented passing attacks San Diego does, so you want to chew up that clock with that running game. If McFadden's not back there, Bush and Cartwright are going to have to carry load. Bush is a guy that's a big back with quick feet, one of the sweetest feet I've seen since Nature on Means as a big back. So that's something that you want to front load their run game heavy against a team like the Chargers. Utilize their aggressiveness against them as well as they will try to do to you, especially in the run game up the middle with it a little bit soft. And you want to keep the pocket on the move. Gronkowski's got it and get out the pocket, keep the pocket moving left to right, because you know the Chargers can apply that pressure, especially off the edge with those outside rushers. So keep the pocket on the move, and Gronkowski will find the open man because he's a talented passer if he's allowed to make left to right decisions going against the run, going against the pressure. Defensively, discipline in your run defense. The reason why you're getting gashed in the run defense is you're flying out of your gaps, you're playing out of control. Gap control is important in the run game. If you control your gap, play with the guy in front of you, you're going to find yourself in position to make plays. Also, you better get to Rivers. If you don't get to Rivers, he's going to pick apart that secondary, especially in the deep half, those two safeties back there. Because if he has a little bit of time, he has the arm strength, and those receivers have the height to make big plays down the field. I'm going with San Diego in this matchup. Right now, the Raiders are getting gashed too much in the run defense. My like is due to the fact that they can't play gap control. They're overly aggressive, and I like that about them. Even though Rolando McClain is a beast, Defensive Rookie of the Year, you heard it here first, Rolando McClain. But right now, the passing offense of San Diego is going to allow them to run the football later on in the game. So I think the Chargers right now offensively are a lot more mature than the Raiders. For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL, or you can visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan.